Hey guys, JHub here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 video. And Call of Duty has done it once again. And if you think I am going to be giving a lot of props to anything, you are wrong. This is gonna be... man, they messed up. They got so close, and they just couldn't pull it off. But before we get into that, I want to say a big thank you to Logitech G for sponsoring this video for their new Astro A50X headset. Most of y'all have seen me on stream and videos rocking the last generation of A50s. Well, now they have the new A50X headset with an improved microphone and audio experience. If you want to learn more about there's a link down in the description to the website to the A50Xs. And if you want to save 10% off, you can use code JHub10 for 10% off at checkout. Unboxing and mic review video links are down in the description as well. Thank you again, Logitech G, for sponsoring this video. So for those of you who have seen and played the new vortex mode, you've got to see some great visual maps. Like, I love the reskins. It looks amazing, like the different themes, Spore Yard, Tetanus, and Satan's Quarry. It's all good. I like the colors, I like the brightness, and I like the red outlines on the players for some of them when you're playing on these maps. Overall, it's very pleasing on the eye and a good twist on the original maps. The problem is, everything else just is bad about them. So I'll go ahead and list off a couple of the issues I've already run into before going on to the next part. On some of the maps, you will spawn in locked into a place. On Spore Yard, there is one position inside of the building with the forklift and the drop down section where if you spawn in, you're unable to move without like going prone to crouch and wiggling, and then you might be able to crawl your way out, but the reality is you're probably going to get shot or spawned on and dropped immediately. Perks and field upgrades are just not working in this mode. Now, it could be designed that way for this specific mode, or the maps could be glitched. We've seen the maps glitch out plenty of times, and it's just, I would like them to at least make a statement of that if it's intentional or not, because if you just re-equip your creator class in your life, you can get your perks back. So that doesn't make any sense. So like, is it in one way or the other, it is glitched. Either we're supposed to have our perks or we're able to glitch our perks back in. Either way, hopefully this gets patched. I don't know how long this mode and maps are going to last. I have a feeling they're only going to be there for a couple of weeks and just not be something we can play, which kind of sucks. I wish we could just have them on rotation because they are fun maps. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy the visual difference. It just mixes things up. And especially if you just have them in rotation, even if you throw them in a 10v10, that would be great. Just to mix it up on the eye so you're not, playing the same color scheme over and over. But moving on, what did they think they were doing when they made it free-for-all only? Like, Rust is not built for free-for-all, it would appear. Everybody is spawning on top of one another, non-stop. Hopefully you get the ray gun and start spawn killing, but guess what? It might not even matter because you'll end up getting meleeed in the back. That happened to me a couple times when people spawned on me and just straight up meleeed me. It's insane. I don't know why they set it to free-for-all only with the ray gun. I think it's supposed to be a special game mode kind of thing. Do I like seeing the ray gun in multiplayer? Yes, it's neat. It would be cool if we could have it just like as a weapon possibly to use in creative class. Make it maybe like a shotgun. Or you could just have a weapon mod for the revolver that turns it into a ray gun. Something like that. Because the gun already has a trigger delay on it. And it one-hit kills. You could almost make it like a ray gun, and it'd be cool to be able to earn that in game. But if I'm saying that, most likely they'll put it behind a paywall if they ever do that down the line. But I think one of the biggest things that blows my mind when it comes to these three maps being reskinned in a zombie-esque fashion, right, is they had the biggest opportunity to bring back at least one of my favorite modes that Sledgehammer has done in the past. For those of you who played World War II, you'll remember a mode called Horde Point. What's Horde Point, some of y'all might be asking? Well, it's Hard Point, where 6v6, you're going up against one another, like a standard match of Hard Point, but they add in zombies who are attacking everyone and even attack harder on the hill. So imagine this, we get these great reskinned maps that are kind of like zombies themed, then we get Horde Point back, where there's actually zombies on the maps. And then you get the ray gun as well. Maybe they could put in other pack punch weapons or wonder weapons into this. Like, they could incorporate more zombie stuff into multiplayer, and we could actually have that. I would like to see these maps, maybe for the zombie players who are missing round-based maps, grab some clutter in the map editor, throw it down somehow, put some wall buys, make them round-based. That would make some people happy. Like, the maps just, I like the way they look. I can't overindulge on that. I very much like it. But I hope that this is not all we see, is just free-for-all with a ray gun with broken perks on pleasing maps. Like, I feel bad for the map teams, because I'm like, I would rather, some of these, like Spore Yard, I kind of want to have that in the game over the standard Scrapyard, to be honest. Satan's Quarry's nice every once in a while, but sometimes it is hard to see people. Rust, I wouldn't mind seeing the green one and the standard one rotate every so often. That would be great. But I feel like, once again, this is a massive missed opportunity that Call of Duty just either rushed something out because they needed to hold players over, or they just didn't fully think this thing through. I mean, here's a quick question for you. Can you play Infected on these maps? Probably not. Would it be cool to play Infected, especially if we can have people have the zombie skins over top of them on these maps? Yes, it would be cool. The atmosphere, it might not be too good on Rust, just because, like, the sheer amount of people, but then it would feel like the MW3 2011 Infected, where you have wave after wave rushing you. It could be almost like a zombies thing. And for the small maps, you could get rid of throwing knives. It would be harder, you know, for players who get up top, but it could create just a different type of game mode. But the sad thing is, they created this event that is 1 point something million XP to get the final weapon, and it was bugged in the beginning, so where it was half the XP required. So it honestly feels like it's coming down once again to just a player retention thing. Not something that they fully thought through. They wanted to make fun and just have players enjoy it. It feels like the art department went, hey, we're going hard. We're going to try to make this stuff look cool. And then, like, the rest of the studio went, oh, that's neat. Let's just throw this on there. Players will like it. It's okay. It's disappointing. It really is, because I was hoping for more. Maybe there's more to come. I know we're about to get Season 1 Reloaded, but I don't know. I really don't know. It would be cool to see these maps not go to waste, but I'm starting to think that they're probably going to go to waste. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Are you playing them? I think I've played it just for enough to get some footage for y'all. But when it comes to actually playing them for enjoyment, it's going to be a hard pass for me. That's not something I can do, just because free-for-all with no perks and a ray gun, that's not good enough for me, especially when you're getting spawned on nonstop. So, like I said, leave me a comment down below, drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all guys later. Peace out.